Hi, welcome back to our tutorial on trigonometry. And this time round, this is going through. I will be this time round. I will be going through cosine rule. Okay. So as you can see here in front of us, you have triangle ABC, and it is not a right angle triangle. So because this is the introduction, let's go and label all the lengths and angles. Okay. So what you have is sides points A, B, and C, and those are angles A, B, and C as well. Therefore, opposite of the angle A is length A, and this is length B, and this is length C. Okay, so the cosine rule and sine rule are meant for us to find the length of a triangle or the angle of the triangles, and they has to be non-right angle triangles. And in this case, in order for you to find the length of A, you need to get the length of B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. Basically, for you to find this this length, you need this length, and this included angle. All right. So this is the first version of cosine rule, and you are going to use this formula to find the unknown length. Okay, so let me write this over here. This is to find length. How about finding the angle? You can use this formula to find the angle because the angle component is at the end, but I'm going to show you a shortcut such that you can use the formula to find the angle without much difficulty. Okay, so let's look over here. I'm gonna just copy this formula, okay, to show you that I'm not doing anything much. Okay, this is the same formula that we have. And so again, like I said, we are supposed to find this cosine A component, right? But mind you, it is connected with this minus 2BC cosine A. That means if I want to move this term, I must move that whole chunk. And that's what I'm going to do exactly. I'm going to move it here over this equal sign and A squared to the other side of the equal sign. Okay, so let's see what we have. We're going to have 2BC cosine A equals to B squared plus C squared minus A squared. So that's the first part. Just exchange those two components on the other side of the equal sign. And now what we have is, I want cosine A, that means I do not want my 2BC. And because the relationship between 2BC and cosine A is a multiplication, I'm just going to divide the everything on the right hand side by 2BC. Therefore, cosine A equals to B squared plus C squared minus A squared divided by 2BC. Okay, guys, so this is our first formula on cosine rule. Let me show you here. Yep, this is the one. This is to find the length, and this is the second version of cosine rule. Cosine A equals to B squared plus C squared minus A squared over 2BC, and this is to find the angle. Okay, but I want to put a disclaimer here. If you do not want to memorize the second version of the formula, it's fine. Okay, if you want to use the first version, it's still okay to find the angle, but just be careful when you put in the numbers in the calculator so that you will not make any careless mistakes. Okay, but my preference is that you memorize the second formula or learn how to manipulate the equation, the formula, so that you can get cosine A equals to whatever is that on the screen. Okay, it will reduce your problems, it will reduce your potential of making careless mistakes. Okay, so watch our next videos. I'm going to show you how to find how to use the first and second version of cosine formula, and also I'm going to show you the shortcut on when to use this cosine formula just by identifying the triangles, the details in the triangles. Okay, guys, catch you at our next video.